Come in, friend. Just don't sit too close to the stove. It hasn't exploded yet today, but just to be safe, I think you should sit elsewhere.
Keep it real.
Hey Muse, what's up? Let's see, fragments from the past.
Where would you like to fly to? Be careful.
Yep, here we go. Hopefully we need to get to 60. Man. Alright, crit rating is 9.92. Now it's 10.59. But that's because we have the Song Flower, which is going to drop off in 15 minutes. Oh, you made your arc? Nice. Somebody's excited about the hardcore duo. I was thinking about enchanting it. Do we still think enchanting is? I mean, enchanting is a good end game, but I'm still not sure. The one thing about enchanting that I like is it's a lot easier. You're like. I mean, it's kind of nice. We can just disenchant, you know? I don't know. Alchemy all the way? Alright. So you want to go alchemy? Alright. So you want me to go alchemy? Then what are you going to go? If I go alchemy, you're going to go... The problem with alchemy is you kind of need fishing. That's why I've kind of stayed away from alchemy on this character, is I really was tired of doing fishing. Oh wait, who's going alchemy? You're going alchemy? I'm confused. Well, you don't have to have fishing. But some of the stuff is useful. You know? But you don't have to have it, yeah. Okay. So okay, so I'm confused. Are you going alchemy, or did you want me to go enchanting, or did you want me to go alchemy? I'm confused. You're saying since we can. Yeah, that's true. I can't. Yeah. Which is going to be annoying, but that just means when you can't log on, then I'll just play the hunter.
Lovely.
Ooh, 636 damage. I'm gonna go enchanting. Screw it. I'm gonna go I don't want to do alchemy. Ooh, the swashbucklers gave us a monkey. 8 agility, 8 stamina. Normally that's a really good cloak, but my cloak's actually really good. I mean, alchemy. I'm gonna go alchemy. Yeah, that's the thing. If I yeah, but then now if you go blacksmithing, we will get sharpening stones and weight stones. Alright. I'm going alchemy. I've made my decision. I'm going alchemy. We can always change later if you want, but I'm going to do alchemy. So I'll do alchemy, then you can do whatever you want. I don't, whatever you want to do. I don't, whatever you want to, you're a warrior. I would just go, I mean, honestly, if you want, you could just go engineering. I would just go engineering if you're, because if you make the dynamite that's the, there's a couple different types of explosives. Hold on a second. I was going to say there are some types of dynamite that I would be able to use as a non-engineer that you could probably craft, but I mean, again, you can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, as a warrior, engineering is decent, But yeah, do whatever you want. Okay, cool. Cool. Do I have any... Oh, I have so much food buff in the bank, but so little in my inventory. I know in the bank I've got a bunch. I'm gonna accidentally use this if I put that there. Let's put it somewhere... Yep. Orc Warrior Shaman, Alchemy, Engineering. I think that'll work. Ooh, level 51. Let's take this girl out. Forked lightning. Ooh. Interesting. Huh. Black pearl. Maybe I should go enchanting. I keep getting black pearls. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't really remember this quest, so hopefully no surprises here. Let's see, we've got Naga. Safe. Warlord Krillian. Yeah, Eastern Plaguelands. Damn. Again? Didn't I just kill her? Man, this chick spawns fast. Back to the good old Skyrim. Yeah, music's all over the place. Skyrim for now. We'll change it up here in a bit with for something else.
Where would you like to fly to?
Goddess.
VR, virtual reality. Is there a virtual reality Skyrim? I've never played Skyrim VR. I mean, that's in Steam, isn't it? Yeah, I've never done Skyrim VR. I'm still waiting. I mean, the only time I would do Skyrim VR was if I had like the top of the line VR sets, and they're around $3,000 to $6,000. So I'm not gonna pay that much right now. So when we get VR where it's more affordable to have like the top of the end stuff, then I'll do VR gaming. But until then, I'm not gonna bother. VR headsets, I mean, they're good and stuff, but there's a huge difference between like the $300, $500 VRs, you know, than the, you know, than like 3,000, 6,000 ones. No. What's up? Oh, okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, that sounds like it could be worth trying. Yeah, worth playing. Nice. Yeah, it would run good on my machine then. Alright, I don't really remember this quest. I think she does some sort of summoning event and summons like a water elemental and I kill the water elemental. I think that's what this quest does, if my memory serves. If memory serves. Yeah, you can't send links. You'll have to go to my Discord. Does that... Yeah, you have to go to the Discord. Where am I at? I'm going the wrong way. You have to go to my Discord. Am I going the wrong way? Huh. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, almost. Damn. Couldn't quite make the jump. Here's the Discord server invite, so you can jump on the Discord and just post in the general channel if you want. Or in the media channel, either one, I mean.
Further than many, adventurer. Respect the elements around you, and you shall fare far greater than most.
Ah, you need the water from this moon well cleansed. Stopping this force of malice in Felwood seems noble enough, but it is not for me to decide if the water will be purified. I will ask the spirits of water. It will be up to them to decide if the cause is just. Give me a moment and I will tell them of your plea. I hope they are as sympathetic as I am to your cause.
It would look cool in VR, that's for sure. $60 elite. Okay, I don't want to fight a 60 elite. Thank you, great spirits. Thank you.
You wish to speak?
Thank the spirits, adventurer. They are the ones that have come to your aid, not me. I give this purified water to you now. Please give my regards to Greta and my best wishes. She is tackling something greater than many of us. As I'm sure she will soon find out. The Shadow Council is not a force to be trifled with, adventurer. Remember that. Go now. Take the water and return to Greta.
Okay. Need to play more VR. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, VR is the future of gaming. It really is. It's just, you know, I don't think it's quite where... It's not where I want it to be yet, but we'll see. I'm sure, like I said, it's getting better all the time. But I've used some of the headsets that are 36000, and it's pretty amazing how good those are. But I'm not paying that much money. So. Not yet, anyway. Maybe when I retire.
Talk to me.
Okay. Oh, now where do we want to go? Bond captures queen. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's that one quest we got to kill the queen. I guess we're off to Silithus.
Time is money, friend. Glad I could help.
Yeah, my PC's pretty good. I got a Intel 9900. Was it 9900? I have a Intel i9 9900 CPU, 3.6 gigahertz. I've only got 32 gig of RAM at the moment, though. I kind of would like to double that. And then for the display, I have a GeForce RTX 2060 Super. And I've never really had any issues with my computer. I mean, it pretty much runs everything great. I mean, I was running, you know, I've run pretty much every game. Every game I've run has run great. You know, I mean, like Amazon, Amazon's game New World was causing some people's computers to kind of struggle, but I had no issues running New World, and I like New World. I thought New World was a really good game. I just felt like they needed more to it. They needed more complexity in the weapons. They needed more complexity in the combat. They needed more different types of enemies, more variety in the world as far as things to do. They needed more variety in crafting. There just wasn't enough to the game. It was a great game. It showed great promise, and it could still be a great game if they just added more to it. You know, I played New World for months, like a month, I think, but it just, you kind of get to the point where there's not a lot to do. And PvP was fun, but it was just too min-maxed down to simplistic builds, and block builds, and it wasn't balanced at all. And, it wasn't even close to being balanced. It was incredibly imbalanced. And people mostly ran two builds. They usually ran a staff, a healer type build, or they ran a hand, the stun build where they were stunning you. And I don't know. Great game though. Actually, I really like New World. And one of the best gathering games, just for walking around the world and gathering stuff. By far one of the best. Just mining ore was for whatever reason, was very satisfying. The sound effects, the world was beautiful, music was pretty good. Chopping down trees was very satisfying. Just good game. I would love to see them really. I'd love to see them just really keep adding to the game and keep making it better. Because if they could do a No Man's Sky type of deal where they just keep adding content to it, making it better, I think that it. People will continue to play it if they just keep improving it. But they need to really, I think they really need to fix some of the PvP combat because it has some issues. You know what? Shit. I should have went to Gadgetson. I don't know if I hit this soon enough to just grab some crystals so we can do some turn-ins and get some. Actually, just check my bank. There might be some buffs and maybe dump some stuff in the bank as well. Hopefully it'll let me off. I requested stop. Hopefully it'll let me off at Gadgetson. Talent build. It's a pretty basic build. You want to start off with Deflection 5/5, then you want to grab 2 of 2 Savage Strikes, then I went right to Beast Mastery. Endurance Training, Thick Hide, Improved Aspect of the Monkey, getting us down to Bestial Swiftness, Unleashed Fury, 1 out of 2 on Improvement Pet. Ferocity, 5 out of 5, and I've got 4 out of 5 on Frenzy, and then I jump back into Survival. Grabbed Monster Sling 3 out of 3, and then grabbed Clever Traps for the increased trap damage, and then went into Deterrence, Survivalist, Profane Death, Trap Mastery, and Sure-Footed. Not much time left, yeah. And the request stop did work, very nice. I always love it when that works. Such a cool feature when they added it to the game. Okay, do we have blue yellows? Yeah, we got blue. Or yellow, sorry. And what we need is blue. I don't see blue. Oh, here, no, we got that. Give me that. And blue, let's just get 30. Actually, I don't even think we need this. We got plenty of crystal spires. Yeah, let's worry about that later. I don't think we have a leather. I don't know if there's a leatherworking trainer here. I don't, or someone that can sell us the reagents we need for this. I don't think so. All right, let's some of this.
Keep it real. What's up? Hurry back!
Welcome to Tenaris, adventurer. How can I be of service to you today? You don't look like a blacksmith to me, but I know how looks can be deceiving.
Glad I could help!
Welcome
do
to
I have a
Tenaris,
deal for you?
adventurer. How can I be of service to you today? You don't look like a blacksmith to me, but I know how
For
looks
real?
can be deceiving.
Where would you like to fly to?
Keep your feet on the ground.
What's the best point to level smoothly as Hunter class? I never played Hunter before. What do you mean, what is the best part to level smoothly? What do you mean best? What's PT? What do you mean? What is the best to level smoothly? Like talent build? Is that what you're saying? Like what's the best talents maybe? If you're gonna play it, and are you doing hardcore or not hardcore? Oh, best pets. Well, I don't think like a lot of people when it comes to pets. I just think that all the pets are good, to be honest. Some pets are a little bit better for certain things. Like, but in general, any pet's gonna work for you. I think if you want your pet to be really tanky, go with like a bear or something. If you want a pet to debuff your enemies, you can go with like an owl. If you're doing hardcore, I wouldn't recommend an owl because they can accidentally aggro mobs you don't want to aggro. I use a wolf because wolf's a good all-around pet. I mean, wolves are great because, you know, because they have medium armor, medium damage, medium health. You know, so they're just good all-around pets. And Furious Howl's pretty good. Decent buff. I mean, it's even better for me since I'm melee. But yeah, if you're going to do hardcore, I don't know, just... I mean, my pets that I like cats, I like wolves. You know, I think bears are okay. Scorpions are good. The problem with scorpions, though, is they do poison, so that can break CC if you're worried about, like, doing dungeons and CC control. You know, blah, 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 blah. A scorpion could be a problem. But, yeah, owls are good. I'm not a big fan of boars just because I think they're ugly. A lot of people like boars for the quick charge and the stun, but... Which is nice. Not gonna... I mean, it is nice. The boar's pretty good. So... Yeah, so I would just say, you know, boar, bear, cat, or wolf. Those are, I think, the ones that I think are good. Or like an owl. But like I said, for me, I like wolves. I think wolves are a great pet. But some pets are better for certain situations, you know. Yeah, I mean, owls have Screech, which basically debuffs the enemy, lowering their attack power. So it's kind of similar to... Like, a wolf does a Furious Howl, which increases the damage you do, melee damage you do on your next attack. Owls are going to debuff. So owl's nice for multiple targets. Like, if you're in there fighting, like, 2 or 3 targets at a time, you know, the Screech can affect multiple ones. As a cat was the only expansion you played Andorhal, yeah. But, I mean, I don't think it's as big a deal. I mean, definitely go to Petopia. You know, go to WoW Classic, Petopia. You know, this is the site you want to go to. You can take a look at different pets on here. You know, browse the different pet families. You know, just go through and open these up in different tabs. And here you've got all the different families, and then you can go and just, you know, just pick out one you like. Say, you know, you want like a golden tan looking, you know, here, and here's the different ones you can tame, and then out of these, you know, which one of these pets, you know, look at their stats, look at their attack speed, look at, you know, abilities that you can learn from them when you tame them. You know, just I would recommend going to Petopia. To me, picking out a pet more for just enjoyment to me is more important than functionality, because they're all pets are going to do the job pretty well. So.
What are you waiting for? Good soldiers are dying in the desert. Aren't you excited to join them? Now get going and don't dry out on the way.
No. I mean, really, people like to say that Broken Tooth's the best. But, I mean, best for PvP for sure, but for PvE, for PvE, you know, if you're going pure damage, you're going to be going cat, you know, like cat or raptor or something. You're going to be going probably cat if you're going for pure damage in PvE scenario. But if you're going for like what I'm going to be doing, like at 60, when I'm going to stay melee hunter and be going more survival, I'm going to be more of like a CC specialist / off tank is kind of what I'm going for. So my pet, I might end up going with a pet that's more tanky, just so that me and my pet can handle multiple mobs in dungeons like at UBRS and LBRS more easily, you know, so I can take more pressure off the party. If the shit hits the fan, I can say, well, you know, my barrel pick up this mob, and maybe I'll pick up a different mob, and with my traps, improved traps and stuff, I can slow mobs down, I can freeze mobs, you know, I'll have a lot of options to help CC and control the scenario, which is where I'm going with this character. So I want to push that type of character as far as I can.
Can you hear it, stranger? The humming is getting louder with each passing day. These crystals must be what's driving these bugs crazy. A camp of Twilight's Hammer cultists once thrived northwest of here.
Well met.
If you were to venture there now, you'd find the area swarming with elementals and nothing but scattered pieces of wood and canvas to mark the spot where the camp was. I've recovered a few fragments of a clay tablet from the site, but I have too few of them to piece together anything useful. See if you can find the remaining tablet fragments, so we can shed some light into the Twilight's Hammer presence here in Silithus.
Some of the Twilight's Hammer cultists carry around little papers with gibberish written on them. I want you to bring me a stack of them, adventurer. I can't figure out what the gibberish means, but that's not the point. These papers are how their different groups communicate secretly. The more text we take out of circulation, the less they can communicate.
My dear Natalia has gone missing. Truth be told, she had been acting strangely for weeks leading up to her disappearance. I had caught her talking to herself when no one was around on more than one occasion. She was adamant that everything was okay, and that she
What
must be allowed to continue her research. She was last seen heading to
Snowwordy, thanks for the sub, man. Thank you.
My soldiers are spread too thin, adventurer. I need you to go to Bronzebeard's camp and question those dwarves.
Your performance has been truly exemplary so far, adventurer. Our supply lines are not completely safe yet, however. In the absence of dredge strikers, their larger southern cousins will surely move in to take their place in the north. You'll have to kill quite a few dredge crushers to keep them at bay, but we cannot leave the safety of our supply lines to chance.
Ishnu Allah person, show me proof of the demise of a lord of the Abyssal Council, and I shall reward you with an item that should aid you in your battles against the Kiraji.
Time is money, friend. The antidote didn't work. Noggle must have been stung by one of the stronger creatures in the far south.
Alright, let's do this.
You to go there and get me some
Come to Twilight Text!
Adventurer. The good news is that since their poison is stronger, I won't require as many. The bad news is that there are more kinds of poisonous creatures crawling around the southern area, so you'll have to draw from more sources.
Yeah, I know these quests are not easy. This is a danger. Silithus is a very dangerous area. So, I'm actually going to the area that I find to be a little bit safer than some of these other areas. For the encrypted Twilight text, we'll grind these out for a little bit, and then we'll have to consider these other quests. Yeah, they're not, and I don't have a lot of buffs. Normally I have a lot of buffs, but right now I don't have as many buffs. Let's go ahead. We're gonna actually, we're gonna put on my. Oh, I didn't bring my other chest piece. Shit. We're gonna go with my green dragon scale armor just because of the nature resistance. And we're also gonna go with the flesh hide. This will bump up my health quite a bit. Would I? I don't know. I mean, I don't know of any melee hunters that are 60. I'll ask the Hardcore Elite Guild if as long as I make it to 60. We're gonna have to be very careful. This is very dangerous. Silithus is extremely dangerous. So we're gonna have to be extremely careful. Oh, and these guys are level 59 too. Wow. Yeah, this... Yeah, I may go level somewhere else. I don't really want to be killing mobs that are higher level than me because it'll just take me a lot longer to kill them. So... Although I'm killing this guy pretty quickly. Well, he's killing himself. If you notice all the 18 damages my pet's doing to him, that's the Crystal Spire shield on my pet. So he literally was basically killing himself by hitting my pet very quickly. Just all that Crystal Spire shield was just shredding him. It was like having a lightning shield on a shaman, you know. Same thing here. Watch the 18 damage, 18, you know, 18, 18. That's all from that shield. Yeah, no, we're gonna be careful. I'm very familiar with this area, so. Well, how much experience are we getting per kill, too? I mean, if we're getting... I'm still on rest time, right? 335 experience is a lot. Twilight Overlord. Yeah, see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this area. I still think it's a little too risky. Yeah, I think we're gonna go somewhere else. I think it's still a little risky. I mean, when the mobs are like 59 and they're, you know, easy to get 2 or 3 on me, yeah, I think it's too risky. Yeah, that one pull, we got 2 like level 59s, and it's, you know, that's not something I want to deal with. Look, they're still coming after me, but I'm still in combat, so let's get out of combat here. Still in combat. Woo! Also, yeah. Very dangerous. Yeah, Silithus is... I've never liked leveling in Silithus for hardcore because it's so tricky. You know. But if we don't level here, then where are we going to level? That's the problem. I don't think I did, but I'm pretty aware of how leash timers work. 12 seconds on leash. As long as you're not doing damage or getting hit, it's going to reset after 12 seconds. But yeah, I haven't watched the video now. I'm wrong? Are you sure? What is it then? As far as I knew, it was about 12 seconds on the leash. Okay, so 9... Okay, so I'm damn close. So basically you're saying it's 9. So level 1 to 9 would be 9 seconds. You know, 10 to 19 would be 10 seconds. You know, 11 to 20 is going to be what, like 11 seconds? So it's, I mean, you know. So once you get to like, what, 60, that would be what? That would be what, 15 seconds or something? Okay, that's good to know.
Where would you like to fly to?
So where...
The stars guide you.
Let's do... Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this here. Let's do, Blasted Lands. Yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that. I always heard it was 12 seconds, but I didn't know it was 1 second per level. Makes sense, though. Because there were... I was killing high-level mobs that seemed like it was longer than 12 seconds.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Hey, the
Yeah,
best
that's
deals
cool.
in
Yeah, I
all
didn't
of
know that.
Stormwind, my friend, won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with? Well met. Be careful.
Oof, she didn't jump. Jump, damn you. I wanted to grind those encrypted Twilight texts, but... too scary. And I know Muse did it. Muse said he went out and did those quests, man. Muse, you're nuts, dude. Like, Silithus is rough. It only takes a couple bad... Like, one bad pull to get you killed. You know, with the Frostbolts slowing you down. They also stun. The guys with the maces stun you from behind. I'm hoping this is the final stretch, boss. We got just a little bit more than one level to go. Rogue is way different. Well, you have so much CC on the Rogue. Yeah, on me, I don't have this. I have a little bit of CC, but not a lot. Not yet.
Light be with you.
You know?
Go with honor, friend.
On the Rogue, you do so much damage, though. Like, you could sap one and kill another and just blow them away. At your level, you know, like 58 or something, you're gonna be hitting really hard. Plus, you had pretty decent gear, too. I do not have very good gear. I have pretty shitty gear. I mean, it's not terrible gear, but it's not good gear. 250 DPS? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I have no idea. I haven't looked in a while. Looks like I'm doing about 168 DPS. So, you're 250. So, a big difference. Yep. Okay, so I said 12 seconds. 30 to 39. Man, see, I only play in the 30 to 39 range, Dezept. I was 100% correct. It's like 300 to 359. Nice. Yeah. Alright, so we just have to watch. We got Teramis the Devourer over here, but I'm pretty sure he's in my unit scan, so he should pop up. So we can do this quest here. We can do some of the quests to do the buffs, you know, to get our nice level 60 buffs. Trying to think what else. We've got a few quests in, you know, we've got some quests here, but again, also Eastern Plaguelands is no joke either. I mean, it's pretty rough. We have the Defenders of Darshire. We can definitely do that one. Don't want to do the Defenders of Darshire around Corrin's Crossing, because I don't really care for that area too much. It's better to do it over here. We have the Termites. I don't remember how the Termites one works. I thought the Termites... Honestly, I thought the Termite quest was here. Oh, we haven't done the Unfinished Business quest. Pretty tough, but we could definitely do this quest. It's a little finagling. And we have quite a few quests. We got A Matter of Time we could do. We got Better Late Than Never. Yeah. Hey, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one we were struggling getting done because that was just really annoying quest. But we have quite a few quests here in the Western Plaguelands. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll watch the video. Oh yeah, there's the chains. Oh, those are annoying. The chains are really annoying. We're like, so if a pull comes and it's a chain pull, meaning if mobs are linked, then their leash timer's linked. So like if you hit one mob and it automatically pulls other mobs because they're linked, then if you hit that mob, it resets the leash on all of them. So even though you haven't hit the other two, like you'll say there's 3 of them, as long as you're hitting one of them, all 3 will continue to chase you forever. So yeah, linked mobs, you got to be careful with those guys. Yeah, I'll check out the video. Thanks. That's pretty cool. Let me see. Yeah, I see it. Never die like this again. Oh, that's from Calamity. I did see that. Actually, you know what, Dezept? I did see that. I did see Calamity post that. I was actually going through the Discord yesterday, and I was just kind of looking at the Discord channels because I don't really go through a lot of these channels. And that was probably in the... Let's see, where was it? Survival Tips channel. Yeah. And I saw this video here. This one, the insane tips I knew I wish before. I wonder out of these, how many of these I already know. You know? I wonder how many of those I already know. It'd be interesting. Oh, how you can prevent it? Well, I don't know how to unlink mobs, so that would be interesting. I don't know how to unlink mobs. Who is this Calamity girl? She's like the biggest WoW nerd of all time. You know what I mean? She's a very unusual person. All right, let's go. Actually, let's go grab these quests over here. Of course, me saying someone's unusual is kind of funny. I'm pretty unusual. Wait a minute. Oops. Where's Teramis the Devourer? Send your pet out of render distance? Oh, you mean like have your pet... So like basically like tell your pet to stay and then run so far away that your pet despawns? Yeah? Is that what you're saying? Because if your pet gets too far away, they'll despawn. Which, you know... I don't remember which one of these quests, and I have shit. I've got stuff in my bank for these quests too, by the way.
Hello.
I don't think I've done...
How may I help?
We'll just grab all these.
Be careful. What brings you here? Good luck, friend.
Oh, these guys aren't going to give me experience, though. Shit. Kind of sucks, doesn't it? I'm not going to kill these guys if they're not going to give me experience. Okay, 47, so... Yeah. Yeah, I know. I saw that. I saw they declared Nefarian without anybody dying, which is just insane. I would never even. They would never want to bring me in their run, because I would be worthless. The Desert Joker of the. Ooh, 7 agility. It's almost worth equipping, to be honest. We wanted to go for pure crit rating, but. All right, so we're not going to do that quest because these are not really servants. This quest is kind of a pain, isn't it? Yeah, we could do that. Would actually be the best way to get to level 60. But if I get a dungeon, I got to run around and pick up all the quests. Looking for group. Black Rock. Let's see. Let's check the Discord. I'm gonna go to the Discord looking for group. I did most of Winterspring already. I don't have any quests in Winterspring, really.
Lovely.
No. I do not have any petrification classes. Nope. I'm not alchemy. I'm not an alchemist.
Lovely.
I could probably grind my way. I could literally probably just grind my way straight to 60 on mobs. Seriously. And I know where to do it too. How many quests do I have to turn in? Fragments of the past we need to turn in. So we have a couple of these we need to turn in. Won't let me uncheck some of these for some reason. It's being a pain in the ass. Quest log is being a pain. There. It's something to do with the voiceover add-on that's causing that issue. I should be able to FD and yeah, and leave group. I should be able to leave group and FD and just be teleported out. Basically, what I would do is, for me, what I would do in hope that it works. I mean, I do have improved Feign Death as well, right? We've got that. So what I would do is I would leave group, Feign Death, Shadow Meld, right? So then we want to leave combat. We want to shadow meld, leave group. That way we can stay shadow melded the entire time while the timer is counting down to basically auto teleport me out of the dungeon. That's how I would, handle, trying to get out of a dungeon. You gotta love Night Elves, baby. Shadow meld. Fuck it. I'm gonna grind. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna grind my way to 60. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna grind it. We're gonna grind it out, guys. We're gonna do some grinding. No. I mean, you could. Yeah, actually, yeah. Feign Death would be. Yeah, you could. Feign Death would be pretty safe as long as you stayed. We could do Frost... Yeah, Frost Sabers isn't bad. I was thinking of just doing Sorrow Hill, but they're not. They're lower level. Here's the thing. If we do that, Vael, the problem with that is they're higher level, so... Since I'm a melee hunter and I don't, you know, like, it's easier for me to do... Like, they're not going to be as much experience killing, like, level 50s. But I'll be able to down them so much faster than if I'm killing, like, level 55s or 56s. I'll be getting a lot more crits, so it'll be faster. It should be. I mean, I haven't theory crafted it out, but it should be faster.
King's Where would you like to fly to? Light bless you.
Yes, you could. No, yeah, Giuseppe, you're probably right. You're probably right. It just depends. I think Feign Death lasts for a while. So it's probably safer just to Feign Death. The one problem with that, well, there really isn't any problem with that. I don't really know how Feign Death works if a mob walks by. Does Feign Death mean you're immune to being detected when you're down? Or is if there's a pat that walks by, is there still like some sort of like check to see, did he see you in Feign Death or not? You know what I mean? It's long, yeah, it's long. Yes, Valiant, we'll do the cargos. Do the cargos. Yeah, as long as so I don't know if there's any kind of like if a pat walks by. I don't think there is either, but the one problem with the Shadow Meld that if there's any like you know, like hyenas or anything that can detect stealth, they would see you. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, you could just leave group, Feign Death. Boom. The other thing too, the other thing is your pet might get. You got to remember that your pet could still get threat. So, you know, your pet can still get threat, and which really shouldn't be a problem for you as long as you don't do anything. You let your pet die. You know, just let your pet die, basically. Or if you wanted to, and you're not if you're not currently fighting anybody, you could just dismiss your pet and then Feign Death. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. You just leave your pet alone. He'll just die. So exactly, yeah, it doesn't matter. But you will see a lot of people. You will see a lot of people feign death to get out of combat and then immediately jump up, and you're like, "What are you doing? Like, stay down, stay down." You know. Yeah. Do we have any quests to turn in here? Well, we can do... I think we should just... I'm just going to do Western Plaguelands. I think I'm just going to try to do Western Plaguelands, because there are some quests here we can do. There's quite a few, actually. So, I think we're better off just doing Western, and they're a little bit lower level. But we do have this quest to turn in Eastern Plaguelands. So we can turn that one in, and then we have the one quest to turn in. So we have two quests to turn in. One Eastern Plaguelands, one Felwood, and then we can just do quests in Western Plaguelands. We should be able to make our way to 60 just doing that. Well, once I get to 60, yeah, I mean, once I get to 60, I'll be definitely ask an alchemist to get to give me a Petri flask. Give me about 10 of them. Can I have 10? How hard is it to make petrification flasks? They use that one herb, right? The one that's like low spawn rate. But you want 2 Petri flasks, because one it usually isn't long enough. It's Black Lotus, yeah. So if you leave group and immediately Petri, I don't know if it's long enough. They need Black Lotus. That's what I thought, yeah. It's close though. Does that? I see a lot of people pop Petri, and the timer to port them out of the dungeon runs out before the Petri. Oh, okay, I got you. Leave group, wait for it to show up, then Petri, then it's always enough? Okay, cool. Yeah, I see the people panic, where they basically leave group, or they Petri, then leave group, and they end up with like a 5-second, you know? I've seen a lot of people panic and die because of that, yeah. Leave, wait for timer, Petri, cool. Yeah, I've never been 60 in hardcore elite, so I've never had to deal with these types of issues before, so it's good to learn, and it's good that you're telling me this stuff, because I didn't know. Stuff I probably just would ask the hardcore elite guild and say, hey, what's... ask him, ask him for those tips. Hopefully, you know, because feign death can be resisted, and it does get resisted quite frequently, actually. Fortunately. It's not foolproof. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and even if it ends, like, you know, half a second before, you're not going to get killed in half a second. Not unless you've got, like, 20 mobs on you. 2 seconds? Okay. Good to know. Let me check the Discord. Well, you never know. Well, no, it's not going to all be Elven at the same time. But it doesn't take much to kill you. When you're like if you're like level 60, and you're in like UBRS, and even just 6 mobs hit you, if they crit you, they could kill you. If there's 20 mobs on you and 6 of them hit you and they crit, you could be dead. So just it doesn't take much to kill you. Yeah, you're certainly not going to get hit by all 20. It's been a long time, though. I mean, it's been a very, 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 very long time since I've actually gone into, like, LBRS or UBRS as a 60 character in vanilla. It's been a long time. Yeah. Yeah, don't panic. I'm not typically one that panics. If you've ever watched my streams a lot, you don't really see me panic too much. You know, there are times. There's certain situations where you know you're in trouble, and then, you know... It's not so much you panic, more like you just blank. You know what I mean? You're like, you kind of like, oh shit. you know the shit's gonna hit the fan, and you're like, I might die here. But yeah, I don't usually panic. And that's also one of the reasons you can prevent yourself from panicking is to push yourself. Push your character to the limits while you're leveling. Understand how many mobs you can handle. Understand how much damage your character takes when they get crit, when they don't get crit. You know, just there's a lot of stuff you can do.
See you soon.
It's such a disaster. You like the thanks, Naz. You always stream full volume. You're like, mother F. Oh, man.
How are ya?
Oh, man.
Off with you.
Actually, now here. Exactly. You always want to know. I mean, really push yourself. Like, I was fighting like 4 mobs earlier with my pet, and they were only level 51, 52 mobs, but I was fighting like 4 of them. And you just have to understand, even like, how do you handle that situation? You know, what's your rotation going to be? What abilities are you going to use? What are you looking to do? How are you looking to, like, split, especially for a melee. Especially for a melee hunter, it's a lot different because you're splitting DPS a lot on purpose, right? You don't want your pet to take all the damage. If there's 4 mobs attacking you, you're going to split DPS. You're going to want, like, probably at the very least, you're going to want at least one of the mobs hitting you, which is going to proc your mongoose bite, right? I don't know if I want to. You're gonna want one of the mobs to hit you, and if you want, you can even have 2 mobs hitting you. You know, and just split the damage.
Safe travels.
Yeah, most classes have some way of escape, yeah. Well, I'm certainly... Yeah, exactly. I'm certainly hoping I need a new weapon. Like, big time.
What can I get for you today?
Man, we need a new weapon.
Safe
Honored,
travels.
I'm sure. Very good.
Yeah, Turtle WoW. Yeah, Turtle WoW's doing well. Doing very well. But create a level character on this server and start leveling up hardcore, and you'll see that there's a shit ton of people on this server too. So this server is very populated. I like the hardcore mode on Classic WoW better than Turtle WoW. Plus, I like the I mean, Turtle WoW though, I love all the custom content. You know what I mean? I love the custom content on Turtle WoW, but the client itself is more of a pain to deal with, and I can't get it to look as nice as I can get this client to look. You got yourself a chicken mount.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those airy-peaked griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
Did they get to work on Turtle? Damn. That's pretty cool. I know a lot of people wanted it for Turtle. Well, yeah, it's just an add-on. But I mean, the thing is, it wasn't working for Turtle, so... It shouldn't be because it's the only... I mean, it shouldn't be, but there are a lot of... There's over 700 or 800, or maybe more now, custom quests on Turtle, so... Did you get a macro for ranged melee attack? What do you mean? I don't use ranged abilities, I only use melee abilities. Do I use a macro? I'm not sure. I mean, what would I use the macro for? I mean, yeah, I use macros for just about every ability almost, but... Have I tried Stormforge TBC? I have not, Naz. I've not played Stormforge. Yeah, this is the official server. And if you... Yeah, it's the official server. I mean, if you look at the stream description, it should be in there, where it says this is Classic Era. No. There's no ranged weapon. You can't even... No, because of the challenge, because of the close quarters combat, you can't even... Right? You can't even equip a ranged weapon. That's against the challenge. It's against the challenge. Yeah. Yeah, basically when you create your character, you have to basically either sell your ranged weapon right away or delete it. Get rid of your quiver. So you're basically... You can't even use the ranged weapon as a stat stick. All you have is basically melee weapons. That's it. Yeah. You know what I'm looking... What you guys are probably gonna laugh, but actually what I'm looking forward to, if you exclude new MMOs, like if you exclude like, you know, Throne and Liberty and Ashes of Creation and PAX Day and, you know, any of the new MMOs that are in the works, and you ask me what's the most what am I the most excited for from an MMO point of view, you guys probably would be surprised by my answer. I'm actually most excited for World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic, which I know probably sounds really weird, but it's because I never really... I mean, I played Cata when it came out and I didn't like it. I hated it. But I mean, I didn't hate it. I just didn't like it. But when you're comparing Cataclysm to Wrath of the Lich King, you know, Burning Crusade and Vanilla, it just wasn't as good. But to go back and play Cataclysm now, I would have a blast because I don't really remember most of it. And also, I'm a big fan of Paladins, and Paladins in Cataclysm are freaking godlike. So, I'm actually looking really forward to Cataclysm. But, unfortunately, it would have to be Cataclysm Hardcore. Because if you're playing non-hardcore on any official Blizzard server, you're going to be dealing with RMT and fucking GDKP, you know, bullshit, and, you know, boosting and botting and gold selling and all that crap. So yeah, I hate that shit. So it would have to be, you know, a hardcore version of Cataclysm. Vashir was the best zone of Cata? Oh, is that the underwater one? Isn't that the underwater zone, Faust? I've never played RuneScape for more than like 2 minutes, ever. Yeah, they ruined the lore in Cataclysm. Yep. Yeah, I heard. Well, they were kind of off script at that point. It was like how like Game of Thrones was on script for a certain point, and it was good, and then when they got to the point where there was no story, they got past where the author was, and they had to come up with their own story. It sucked. That's kind of what Cataclysm was. They tried to kind of create new lore, and that went against like what they had in Warcraft 1, 2, and 3, and you know, I like Underwater and Guild Wars 2. I mean, I love underwater combat in Guild Wars 2. If you guys haven't played Guild Wars 2, go play it. Amazing MMO and the best underwater combat of any MMO. Not even close, right? Yeah. Well, I think the Riot is definitely going to be using the existing lore they have. So I don't think there's any doubt that they'll probably do a pretty good job from a lore point of view. Well, that's what I said. No, that's what I said. All the way through Wrath of the Lich King was still in lore. That's what I said. All right? It was not once you got to Cataclysm, that's when they started getting out of the original lore. Oh, you were saying. Oh, you were responding to Valst. Okay, I see. I'm sorry. Thought you were responding to me. Yeah, no, Valst. It was still basically was like lore based all the way through Wrath of the Lich King. And then once they got out of Wrath and went to Cataclysm, that's when they first kind of got off script, and it was just kind of them creating new stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the lore that well, so yeah, don't listen to me. don't pay any attention to me. I'm not the person to talk to when you're getting into the nitty-gritty of lore. So I played WoW ever since it came out, but I do not know all the lore, so... What's this quest? Capture Crown Town.
Watch your back. As you know, the Forsaken and their allies hold the lands to the west of here against our best efforts. The Alliance commanders have decided that here in the east, we will establish new fortifications to tighten the noose around our enemies. Towers long abandoned since the days of Lordaeron are to be seized and rebuilt for this purpose. These lands are dangerous, and we could use your help.
Wow, he's got a fear? Look at this guy. What is he? Is he mana burning me? Or was that a mana drain or was it a life drain? Look at how much damage he did. Holy shit. Shit, we're supposed to sell that.
Our caravans go out about twice a day, but I'll be damned if the Scourge haven't gone out of their way to stop Didier and his mules from getting shipments to the front lines. Craziest thing I've ever seen. If only we had the heroic adventuring types to help protect the shipments.
My gear is... You want to see my gear? It's pretty shitty. Alright, so I've got... let's see. Got the Helm of the Exile. I've got the Fleshhide shoulders at the moment. I've got the Green Dragscale breastplate, which I crafted. Not the best. I can actually probably equip my Vest of the Den Watcher. It's going to increase my crit by quite a bit, but I lose out on the resist and spirit. I've got the bracers of... This is Aldemon. I've got the Gloves of Holy Might, which dropped off of a whelp for me in Theramore Island. I've got the Belt of the Den Watcher, which is Felwood or Winter Spring. Green Dragon Scale leggings, which I crafted. You know, I mean, I could equip these, which are better, but I lose out on a lot of armor. And I lose out on 22 spirits, so I just don't think it's worth it. And I've actually have, believe it or not, cloth boots, which are +9, but they have good stats. +9 agility, +10 stamina, +9 intellect. So I've been wanting to replace these boots forever. And I've not been able to. I just cannot seem to get any boots. It's amazing. I've got the Amber Glow Talisman here for the neck piece. It's okay. I've got Mason's Fraternity Ring. I've got the Chain Essence of Aranicus. I've got the Devil's Sore Eye, which is a really, really good trinket that I got for the Hunter quest going into Sunken Temple. And I've got Falcon's Hook, 9 agility, 3 strength. And the Cerise Drape, which is kind of a cool cloak, because you don't get too many items that have 4 stats on them. So 6 agility, 7 stamina, 6 intellect, 6 spirit. So not great gear by any stretch of the imagination. But that's what I got. All right, let's see if we can. We're gonna try to not get killed here. I hate undead. At least these undead, because they have way too many abilities, way too many like debuffs and shit. And I don't want to get multiple mobs either. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, and I didn't show you my weapon. My weapon's just a two-handed sword that has plus 44 attack power, which for me is really good. You know, I mean... Plus 44... So my weapon, though, is... It looks like shit, it's level 44 green, but it's plus 44 attack power. I've actually gotten blue items out of Sunken Temple that aren't as good as this, because... Keep in mind that a melee hunter's 1 strength is 1 attack power, 1 agility is 1 attack power. Agility gives you crit, but you have to have like almost 40 crit to give you 1% crit, like 40 agility, give you like 1% crit or somewhere thereabouts. I think it's 40. But plus 44 attack, so plus 44 attack power is the equivalent of having plus 44 strength on this weapon, or plus 44 agility minus the crit. You know, so it's actually been my best weapon for a long time. You know.
Lovely.
And you can see how long it takes me to kill these high level. See, this is what I was talking about. When I kill like higher level mobs, like higher than me, it takes a long time for me to kill them. That's why leveling, just grinding mobs out to 60 is probably almost going to be faster. Unless we can get quests that we can knock out pretty quickly, which at this level is kind of difficult. But anyways, here's the talents. The talents, what you want, at least what I do, is first thing I do on a melee hunter is I go deflection 5 out of 5. Then you have to go savage strikes for the 20% rapid strike mongoose bite crit, because that's pretty much your main abilities. And then after that, you go straight to beast mastery, because we're trying to make my pet as strong as I can just for leveling speed and for survivability purposes as well. So basically, you know, your normal beast mastery stuff: endurance, strength, thick hide, you know, aspect, the monkey, which is obviously good for me as well, dodge, bestial swiftness, unleash fury 5 out of 5, ferocity 5 out of 5, 1 out of 2 improvement pet, 4 out of 5 on frenzy. At that point, I jumped back into this tree because I wanted to have enough talent points to flesh out some of these other abilities. I went with monster slaying just because I'm a leather worker, so I'm killing lots of monsters for dragon scales. Just makes sense. I kill more beasts than I do humanoids most of the time. And then, of course, Clever Traps is another big damage increase for you as a melee hunter, because it increases damage of your immolation trap and explosive traps by 30%, which is huge for me. Huge, huge, huge. And then Deterrence, which is like whatever. I've literally used Deterrence once. I'm not even joking. I forget I even have it. That's how infrequently I use Deterrence. But I actually need to use it more often. I just don't, because... Well, 1, I'm hardly ever in trouble, and 2, I just forget about it. Survivalist 2 out of 5 just to get me to the next tier, and then improved feign death 2 out of 2. Sure-footed 2 out of 3 currently, and trap mastery 1 out of 2. It will change once I reach 60 probably. I'll probably go away from some of the BM stuff and go more into survival, more for CC stuff, because I want to be more of like a CC off-tank character at 60. I'd like to try to get this quest done. Turn in the other quest up here, and then do Western Plaguelands. I know these ghouls up here are tightly grouped, unfortunately, so we're probably going to get 2 or 3 man pulls up here, possibly, which I don't really relish if they're like level 59. See, not showing up on the map. Weird. Why is this one not showing up? For some reason, the plague hounds aren't showing up as beasts. They must be considered undead. Oh, it's a demon, that's why. Look how long it takes me to kill these mobs, man. This is not pretty. It is not pretty. I do tank. I mean, what else are you gonna pick? I mean, if you don't pick deflection, I guess you'd go into like humanoid slaying or something. For me, it's because I do like off tank a lot. Like if I have three mobs on me, I'll split DPS. So yeah, there's a lot of times where I'm fighting, where I'm actually doing, I'm fighting the mob too. I'm fighting mobs too. So and it's also for the oh shit situations too, where where you have a lot of mobs on you and you don't really have a choice. You can't get them. You can't let your pet take all of them because your pet will just die. So you have to take some of them. So having that parry helps. So yeah, but you don't have to go parry, but I like it. I like parry. Again, I'm trying to make my character more of an off tank. I want to be able to fight mobs, face on. I want that to always be an option. To be an option that's there if I want it. Is this guy? He's just a guard, so he shouldn't be too bad. Don't want to fight the adept, probably. This guy's just gonna be melee. Yeah, it's amazing how much longer it takes me to kill a level 57 mob versus like a level 55 or something. Such a big difference. You really like, I gotta reroll. Don't burn yourself out, Muse. Oh, this character isn't gonna get 60 until like midnight tonight, probably like 8 hours from now, if that. It may take longer, I don't know. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, to be honest. Nothing to do on Rhue. Got to take kids to rehearsal soon. Okay, good. Yeah. I didn't want you to be like waiting on me. You know me, I'm not the fastest leveler. Especially since I'm melee hunter, that we're not exactly blowing mobs up here. Get the add-on that shows the abilities. I mean, I have a pretty... Okay, what's the add-on called? That would be kind of cool, actually. I mean, I have a pretty good idea of what mobs have, what kind of abilities they have. But I mean, obviously, I'm not going to know all of them. You know, something like this, like a guard, is just going to be... I just know he's going to be melee. For me, it's either going to be wolf, bear, cat, or, cat, wolf, or bear, or, like, raptor. Be the only pets I'll probably be using. I mean, I've used some scorpions, I've used some owls, and they're okay. You know? Yeah, cute's still alive. Yeah, my 46 warrior's still alive. No, when this one gets 60, no, me and Muse are going to do a duo leveling series. So I'm going to be doing a orc shaman, and he's doing an orc warrior. So... No, don't use that. Don't use that. Hitting the wrong button here. Yeah, my warrior's still alive. She's level 46. Yeah, I heard the Discord. I heard the sound. Here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll set this up right now. This is neat. Yeah, thanks, Manny. I wasn't aware of this add-on. Pretty cool. From consuming content. Well, oh, yeah, I don't watch a lot of other people's stream. In fact, I really hardly ever watch other people's stream. Classic Bestiary, yeah, this will be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, this could be really useful. I mean, extremely useful. And I wonder if it's Bestiary, if it also shows, like, stuff for hunter's pets as far as, like, you know, for taming purposes. That would save you the trouble of having to, like here, see? He does shield slam disarm. Yeah, that's actually super cool. Maggot of slime. Wow, this is actually really cool. You're brand new to WoW. Should you play hardcore? The ultimate. Yeah, I mean, you can play. If you do play hardcore, it might be tough for you if you've never played WoW. But hardcore is super fun, so I would say yes. I would say yes because it's super fun, but it's not going to be easy for you if you've never played WoW. But the community is really good, so just, you know, get on the Discord. Get on the hardcore Discord. Here, I'll send you the link. And just ask questions in the general chat. You know, if you have questions about it. Here's the Discord. Yeah, this is super cool. Look, shield slam disarm. And you can do control for details. Look at that. Wow. That is a really cool add-on. I did not know that existed. Man. Thanks, Dezep. That's really cool. Yeah, I just did. I just did the control. That is super, super useful. I did not know that even existed. let's turn off the ID. I don't really want the ID on right now. Where is it? Modify IDs. Let's just say. Yeah, cool. Well, the ID was more for the Guild Wars TUI. I turned on ID just because I can actually change what skills I track with this yellow bar here on my UI. I can actually change what cooldown it's tracking, and just by plugging in the ID. One thing I noticed though is I don't see the progress of my quests anymore on the tooltip, and I can't remember if that's because of this add-on. Isn't like a huge deal. See how it says I'm 8 of 15? It may be because it's not this mob, but it's actually the ghost that comes out of them that allows me to get that quest progress, incremented by 1 or whatever. So I'm not sure. That's probably all it is. To get which ability? Yeah, if you're gonna tame an ability from an animal, you have to tame the pet, use the pet until you learn the skill. Yeah. Yes, it says 8 of 15. Yeah, that's all it was. It just had to be the ghost that shows the progress. Okay. What I figured. Yeah, I just did. I figured that's what it was, and it has to be the ghost that shows the actual progress. I don't know if I can pull this one without getting these, and I really don't want to deal with those guys, so I'm not going to bother. Not yet anyway. This guy out. I can probably pull this without getting the Cryptors. Yeah, I just showed him a minute ago, but I can show up again, yeah. Yeah, I mean, so for talents, I always go deflection. I like deflection because I like to tank up mobs sometimes to split DPS between me and my pet. So, and then Savage Strikes 2 out of 2, then I go into Beast Mastery just because for leveling speed and to make my pet more of a make my pet tankier and do more damage. So I go normal Beast Mastery stuff here: endurance training, thick hide. Aspect of the monkey's great for me because I like to off tank. Bestial swiftness, unleash fury, ferocity, 1 out of 2 on improvement bet. Intimidation, 4 out of 5 frenzy, and then I jump back into here. I grabbed monster slaying because I kill monsters more than humanoids typically, and then go down into clever traps for the increased trap damage, which is absolutely mandatory in my opinion for melee hunter. And then deterrence, which I hardly ever use. Survival is 2 of 5, and then of course sure-footed, proof feign death, and trap master. damn fear. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, in most of the cases I'm aware of most of the mobs' dangerous abilities. Their names typically give you clues as well as to what they're capable of. But they're definitely, if I'm fighting mobs that I'm not familiar with, I haven't fought a lot, then especially in like dungeons, that would be really, really useful. It'll come in really useful. So definitely a cool add-on. To speed up the kill time on these flares, I'm double trapping him. I'm hitting him with immolation trap to start combat, and then I'm go ahead and hitting him with an explosive trap down the road just to kind of expedite some of these kill times because they're so bad. Yeah, like I said, a lot of them I remember, but man, a lot of them you don't, you know? Like when you see something that says guard, I mean, you pretty much know it's just melee, right? When you see something like searing ghoul, well, you know it's gonna have some fire damage. You know what I mean? Hey, Pudgy, you know it's gonna have fire damage. When you see like freezing ghoul, you know it's gonna have some sort of frost and freeze. It'll probably freeze you, which it does, by the way. So the names are very good at giving you a tip. When you see here like diseased flare, you know he's gonna have some sort of disease he's gonna apply to you. You know, here, a Dark Adept is just some sort of spellcaster. Crypt Horror probably has fear, you know what I mean? So the names give you very good idea, or give you very good clue as to what their abilities are going to be. At level 60, I'm going to continue to be a melee hunter, and I'm just going to try to get the best gear I can from LBRS, UBRS, BRD. And then I don't know if I'll be able to get into any raids, because most of the guilds that do hardcore probably are not going to want to let me do raids as a melee hunter. But I'm going to try to get the best gear I can, you know, pre-raid gear on the melee hunter. And try to push it as far as I can and see where it goes. No, this is my third try, believe it or not. And the first try died because my power went out. I was level 27. I was in Duskwood, and the power went out. Literally just went out. Right in the middle of a pull. I dropped a freezing trap. I was doing a pull where I knew I could get 2 mobs, and it was in that one area where there's the stealth humanoids, and you have to loot the mound of dirt. And I dropped my freezing trap. I pulled a mob, and indeed 2 mobs came, which is kind of what I thought would happen. And as the 2 mobs started running towards me, my power went out. My complete power of my building went out, and of course I died. I mean, I was in combat with 2 mobs, so by the time I got back, it took me like a good 8 minutes. Power came back on, had to reboot the router, my computer got back online. Of course, my character was dead, and I've always said that I will not appeal deaths. The only death I will ever appeal is if Blizzard servers themselves go down. Outside of that, any other death I won't appeal, because I just think appealing is kind of ridiculous. So I died, and so the next hunter, that was the power outage, remember? Yeah, I just said screw it, I re-rolled. And then I got to level 28, and I was running through here, through Ashenvale, and I was running past Saturnar here, and there's that horde camp here. And I knew there was a horde camp on one side, but I had the camera zoomed really far in, and I knew there was horde camps on one side, and I thought they were on both, but I didn't see any horde off the left side of the road, and I was running down the road, and this troll comes running up on the other side. He came out of the horde camp, and he was laughing at me. He kept doing like laugh emotes. So he kind of distracted me, and I was looking at the troll, and then I aggroed a horde guard off the left side of the road. So a horde guard started attacking me, and I'm like, oh, no big deal. I'll just send my pet on the horde guard, and I'll get away. Well, I would have, but the troll priest who was laughing at me As soon as my pet hit the guard, he waited until I got far enough away, because I kept running down the road to get away from the guard, the horde guard. He waited till I was far enough away from my pet, thinking, oh, you know, this guy's without his pet. And then he attacked me. Then he started doing, and he was a shadow priest. So he started doing Shadow Word Pay, you know, Vampiric Touch, and I knew I was dead. I mean, if I would have, like, sent my pet back on him and then turned around and attacked him, maybe I could have done something, but, I mean, all he would have had to do was pop fear. You know, and plus, the horde guard was still coming. So if I took my pet off of him and attacked the priest, I still would have had the horde guard on me. And, you know, so anyways, the priest ended up killing me. So, yeah, so those were my 2 deaths. The power went out, and then one time, kind of some bad luck with aggroing a horde guard and getting flag PvP and having a troll priest who just happened to be opportunistic. And he was someone who was doing the hardcore challenge as well. That horde was a person who was doing the hardcore challenge and decided they just wanted to kill me because I flagged, you know, and they knew there was no risk because they were higher level. I actually think they were on the same level as me probably, but I was already like down on health a little bit, and they just, you know, they figured easy kill, and they killed me. And so after that, then I re-rolled, you know, just rolled again, and then, you know, here we are, we're level 58, so some weird, a couple bad deaths were just unlucky, really, more than anything else. That's the way it goes with hardcore, man. You never know what's gonna happen.
Lovely.
Oh, couple mobs.
Lovely.
This will be interesting.
Lovely.
When was that? Yeah, no worries, man. Biff. Yeah, I mean, I can understand people appealing that. I just hope that doesn't happen to me, you know? I mean, that would suck. I'm not gonna lie. If somebody pulls some sort of weird... Like, there was the one guy who was doing some really shady shit. The guy who killed Stay Safe. He somehow, I don't know how he did it. He had a rogue, and he would pull like a guard, like a... I don't know quite how he did it. Somehow he pulled like a guard over. And... a guard that would attack Stay Safe. And what he did was he blinded the guard. Like, he ran the guard over next to the Stay Safe, and then he blinded the guard and vanished. And because he blinded the guard and vanished, it, like, somehow dropped threat. And somehow it flagged. I don't know how he did it. If you watch the video, I could not figure it out. But he somehow did something that glitched the PvP flag for Stay Safe. And it was definitely a glitch. Because Stay Safe didn't do anything. He was just standing there. And out of nowhere, he was flagged PvP. And I watched the video about 20 times. And the only thing I could think of is it's just a glitch. Because I saw him do the exact... I went to YouTube and I did a search for people griefing in hardcore, and I found the same guy do the exact same thing to somebody else, where he pulled like a guard over, blinded the guard, then vanished. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, I was not. So when he blinded him and vanished, oh, scatter feint, yeah, I did not know that it did that. So so it's not a glitch then. It's just a game mechanic. So that's basically. I mean, so really, I would not appeal that Personally, myself, I probably wouldn't appeal that. Because it's just how the game works. You know, you can say, well, he griefed you. Well, that's how the game works. You know what I mean? If he's running at you with a guard, run away. You know what I mean? I'm a hunter. I cheetah. See ya, I'm out of here. So I probably wouldn't appeal that, to be honest, because it's just the way the game works. You know? But I don't really like to appeal at those types of things, but I probably would not appeal that. Because to me, any death tarnishes my journey. Like, okay, you appealed it, and they say it's okay. You get to 60, but you still have a death on your record. Whether or not it's valid or not, it's still there, man. I don't know, man. But I understand why some people would appeal it for sure. I mean, I get it. It's hard to level all the way to 60 without dying, so to have something like that kill you kind of sucks, you know? Alright, so let's turn this quest... Oh shit, we screwed up. We totally screwed up. I gotta go... Oh, I'm an idiot. We have to go turn this quest in over here. Wasted travel time, damn it. Let's turn this quest in, then we'll come back, turn that quest in, then we're going to fly over to Chillwind Camp, and we're going to try to do some of the quests over in that zone. Yeah, this is really... Man, this leveling is going slower than I thought. And honestly, if I just would have grinded mobs in my favorite grind spot, I'd already be 59. I mean, I would have been 59 a long time ago, probably. Or not a long time ago, but like an hour ago. So that's why, like, if you can't line up quests that are easy to do quickly, that give good experience, it can be... You can almost level faster just grinding mobs. But you got to be able to kill them pretty quickly. That's why I would grind mobs that are quite a bit lower level than me, because as a melee hunter... You can see when I'm killing mobs that are my level or higher, it's pretty brutal. The TTK, time to kill, is very slow. You know, I'm not like Muse over there with this damn rogue blowing people up. I love rogues though. Man, don't get me thinking about rogues. Then I want to do a rogue duo. Oh, double rogue duo, Muse, double rogue duo. Oh, the DPS, the stuns, the CC, the control. Pure heaven. Nah, I'm not. I'll have more fun on the shaman. Did you watch the Stay Safe clip? Yeah, so he basically blinds and then vanishes. So apparently, what happens is if you blind a mob and vanish, the mob will automatically attack the nearest target, which is weird. But apparently that's what happens. So, yeah. So as aggro reset, the mob apparently doesn't reset himself. He's still in combat. It's weird though. It's just weird. So if the guy ran away and didn't blind vanish and just did the normal reset, the mob leash, the leash would bring him back. But since you're vanishing, it's not a reset of the leash. It's just reset of the threat meter, I guess. Yeah. So that's just how it works. Yeah. I never knew it worked that way, but I guess it makes sense though.
I am listening.
No, raise your Lord Hog Spear. Bring an enchanted... Oh, I can't even... Well, that's the end of that quest chain, because I ain't gonna be bringing any enchanted thorium bars to anybody anytime soon. Yeah, because of CC. Okay. Yeah, I saw the blind, and then I walked, and I went online, and I saw that he did the exact same mechanic, you know, blind vanish to someone else, and I was like, oh, it must be this blind vanish is part of this mechanic, and I just didn't understand, but I guess it makes sense. Oh, there's the 61 elite. I don't think I want to attack him. He would absolutely annihilate me. Like, absolutely, that would absolutely destroy me. Venom Spit, plus Trample. He can trample me? Holy shit. I don't want anything to do with that guy. I don't want to get trampled. Ah. The Scatter Fate? Yeah. You mean Scatter Feign Death, yeah. Well, there's people out there that all they do is, that's all they do. 24/7. They just try to grief people. They get off on it. And like I said, their mama didn't raise them right. There's something wrong with them mentally, in my opinion. Like, if you're that kind of person who that's all you do is try to ruin, because that's what you're doing, is you're ruining someone else's experience. Like, someone puts in a lot of effort to level a hardcore character, and you're killing them character, but with some sort of weird grief, and it's like, to me, that's like, you're getting off on ruining their day. And to me, if that's what you're doing, there's something wrong with you. I mean, seriously, there's literally something wrong with you mentally. Like, you weren't raised right, you had a bad childhood, somebody beat you up. I don't know. There's something wrong with you. You know, because that's just not normal. Like, I don't want to go around griefing people just to ruin their day. Why would I want to do that? I want people to be successful on their hardcore journeys. Level your character up, get to 60, woohoo, awesome. You know what I mean? But yeah, welcome to the internet. But to me, there's something wrong with you, man. Welcome to humanity. Yeah, that's why I'm in line with Agent Smith when he says the human race is a disease. Yeah, the human race is fucked up, 100%. You know, and if I could create a pandemic, like a virus that went around and killed all the people in the world who were evil, mean people that all they do is cause harm, I'd do it. I'd create that virus in a heartbeat, and I'd unleash it on the world if it guaranteed me that it was going to kill all the bad people, take them out. I'd do it. Sure, kill them. We don't need them. You know. Take him out. There's been a lot of movies based on just that. That's been based on that kind of script, actually.
Drag us to despair. Instead, hold those memories close, so that one day we might find a reckoning.
Bring him down.
It is good to hear you found the tortured souls of my brethren and freed them. My heart will weep less.
Yeah, you did waste an hour of your life.
Some
yeah.
of the defenders of Darrowshire no longer wallow in the vile subservience of the Scourge.
The Scourge. All right, so we're getting really close to 59. I thought I would have been 59. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I thought I probably would have been 59 about 3 hours ago. So this is taking a lot longer than I wanted. So I've played about 5 hours today, and all I've gotten is about not even half a level in 5 hours. Whew, man, it's brutal. It got me like 5,800 XP or something, which is not a lot. I wish it was more around like, you know, like 10,000. Yeah, most of the quests, that's what they've been giving me though. Like almost all the quests I've been doing, no matter what level they are, have been giving me like 5,800. The best ones I've gotten have been giving me like 7,000 XP. But we will not be dissuaded. We're gonna keep going, babe. We're gonna grind it out all the way to 60. I don't know if I'll be the first melee hunter to get to 60. I really don't know. I did ask someone in the Hardcore League guild once if there was any melee hunters in the guild, and he said he didn't think so. But he hadn't been in the guild very long. Let me ask him the one. I just asked in the hardcore looking for group. Boner Daddy said no. I see a 60 though. Oops. He's only 34. Well, this guy Boner Batty says no. Says that there aren't any. So.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna have to put our Argent Dawn back on.
Welcome to the front lines, adventurer. The Kingdom of Stormwind, with the aid of its allies, has sent me here to counter the growing threat of the Scourge. Here at Chillwind Point, we fight for our continued survival on a daily basis. If you've come here looking for a chance to prove yourself as a hero, then you'll find plenty of opportunities to do so, especially as we push towards Andorhal and whatever malign force that controls the Scourge there.
Have a good one.
All right, I've got to go to the bathroom. What is this guy?
Argent Dawn salutes you, adventurer. The name's Lightspark, and I'm an authorized equipment and material quartermaster for the Dawn. As you fight evil,
You did what days ago?
all the while earning
Joe, what did you do, Joe?
You'll earn valor tokens from Officer Pureheart. Tokens serve two purposes. Use them to gain increased standing within our ranks, or use them as tender in acquiring special items.
Did you see that? Someone in the group said, "Good luck finding any 60s that will group with you." You took your melee hunter to 60? Good job, Joe. Very nice. Very nice. I've got to use the restroom. Yeah, I think we're going to get a lot of that 60. I think a lot of people are not going to want to let me in their group because I'm a melee hunter. But I'm not really too concerned about it, really. I mean, I am, but what can you do? You know, whatever. If they don't want to let me in their group, then they won't let me in their group. I got Muse on my side. Muse will group with me, and we'll just go do some duo content. Anyways, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back in a few minutes. Fortnite, dude, I suck at Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite, and I've never played one game of Fortnite Battle Royale. Not one. Not one. You know I don't play FPS anymore. I used to be the UT godlike FPS player, man. But that was so long ago, and now it's hard to play FPS because I'm so bad. I used to be so good. It's hard to be really good at something and then go back and play it and suck at it. You know, it sucks. It's like, oh man, I used to be good, now I suck. You know? Dude, I would play it with you, but I'd be terrible. I mean, I'd play Fortnite with you, Joe, but I would be bad. I would be bad. I'd be hella bad. I was good in UT, man. I was beyond great, man. I was like, I would play days without ever losing a game. Like, I mean, I would remember, Joe? I would go to servers and never lose. Like, if I was on a team in Unreal Tournament, if I was on that team, we won like 99% of the time. Like, and capture the flag. Like, we hardly ever lost. But that was a long time ago, you know. Man. But I mean, I would like it. I love it. I mean, I play Fortnite. I was playing Save the World the other couple weeks ago, and I was having a blast. I love Fortnite, and with the graphics, I'd be super. I actually want to. Hey Joe, I want to start learning the Unreal Engine, the Fortnite editor. I downloaded it. I definitely want to start learning how to create levels with it. Maybe create some content. Maybe I'll make a YouTube channel for, you know, creating Fortnite, you know, level content, you know, with the new editor. Yeah, yeah. I mean, my reflexes are still pretty good. I don't think they're as good. I don't see how they could be. I mean, shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what's funny? Remember, as good as I was? Remember, hey, Joe, remember as good as I was at Unreal? And I was like, you know, godlike at Unreal? Like, I was not even young at that time. Like, what was I, like 20? I was like 29, man. I mean, 1999. Shit, I was 29 years old in 1999. So imagine if I was playing Unreal. Imagine me playing UT at like 15, like these kids today. I mean, I was already amazingly like godlike. Imagine if I was 15, I would have been even better. Yeah. Yeah, and you can't. Yeah, you can create. Well, I know you can create levels and you can make money off of it, but I don't know. I don't know it all yet, but I'll learn it. I'll figure it out. I just got to figure it out. That's part of my retirement, man. What I want to do in my retirement is just do stuff with games, either make games, stream games, whatever. I mean, that's the money I want to make on the side while I'm retired, you know. And then outside of that, maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll get a job working at a bookstore or something. I don't know. I don't want to sit at home doing nothing, which I don't think will ever happen because I have too many hobbies, too many things I like to do. I'll never just be sitting at home watching TV, you know. All right, but I'm bad at it. I am gonna be bad at it. I've never done the battle royale shit, man. Never even played one. This quest is such a pain in the ass. We're gonna try this quest again. We tried times before and we failed at it every time. And they're still level 58. I was hoping that they were a little bit lower level. Yeah, oh, I know I'll like it. I just know I'll be bad at it. It makes you so not what to get your. You see that, Joe? The Zept here is worried that he doesn't want to get to his 40s and 50s because he'll lose his reflexes. I'm 53 years old, Zept. I'm 53. And UB748 there's 56? 57? Yeah, hopefully if we're lucky.
Lovely.
You won't lose. You're not gonna, you know, Asmongold doing those videos where he's like, I'm not good at games anymore. I mean, I'm sorry, you're not gonna. You might lose a little bit on your reflexes. Joe's 50. Yeah, you're 57. I'm 53. You're gonna lose. I honestly, if I think about like my reflexes, I mean, they're not as good, but it's not because I lost it because I can't do it. It's just because I don't play FPS anymore. Like if I would have been playing FPS from when I was, you know, 30 all the way until now, I'm sure my reflexes wouldn't be as good. But I don't think they'd be bad, you know what I mean? I'm still very twitchy. You know, I still have the twitch. You know, I have quick reflexes. I have quick reactions. Whether or not, I think the difference is really your eyesight. I think it's your you know, does your eyes pick? I think that's the difference. Is your eyes aren't as good, and your eyes may not pick stuff up on the computer screen as fast as they did when you were like, you know, 15 or 20. Yeah, it's your eyesight, exactly. It's not your actual reflexes, like movement of your hand, so much as it is your eyes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think my reflexes with my hands is really much slower than it was when I was like 20. It's just I don't see as well. You know, my eyes I just don't see as good. So I got to be careful here. This is actually fairly dangerous. So. Let me equip. You know what? Let me put this back on, and we might use this against the main dude. And let's actually try freezing this guy. See if we can't take out this guy one-on-one. He'll come. Oh no, we got the wrong one. Okay, whatever. Are you gonna play Fortnite? All right, man. Have fun, Joe. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll get in there and play some Fortnite. Oh, this is the... I've already killed this guy before. It wasn't the Calder guy I needed to kill. I already have the key. It's that I need to interact with the Cauldron. Alright, yeah, we'll do some Fortnite. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun trying to get my... The one thing was trying to get my aim back. Because, you know, Joe, when Overwatch came out, I was huge, big into Overwatch. I mean, I thought... Because to me, Overwatch was the first FPS that came out that was the most similar to Unreal Tournament. Because of like... the different movement abilities, the speed of combat. You know, you just don't have a lot of FPS games that are fast moving, where the characters themselves have different movement abilities that allow them to traverse the map very, very, very quickly. You know, I don't like playing games where you move slow, like we're just walking down a hallway with a gun. You know, like in M15. I don't like that. It's boring. So, but that's why I liked Overwatch so much. Yeah, this is... I don't know how fast we can kill these guys. Yeah, with a VR, that's true. In VR, you might be able to be more relevant longer because your mind can still be very quick, right? Like, my mind's very fast. The hardest part with my mind is just keeping it in check and keeping it on target. Like, you know what I mean? Keeping it focused on the task at hand. That's where the difficulty comes from. I should have got more mana drink. I don't know. We can buy mana drink. We got to get our reputation up so we can buy the mana biscuits and stuff. See, this is going to pull. What's going on? I have this key, don't I? What the hell? Got Gowron's Withering Cauldron, right? Okay. Well, am I... What the hell? Gowron's... You can even see it's yellow. Maybe I put it in my bank? Okay, this doesn't make any sense. It feels like the quest is bugged out because I halfway completed it, never finished it. And now I'm back here and it feels like it's bugged. Why am I too far away? How can I be too far away? I'm standing right next to it. Oh my god. You never have to be this close. When do you have to be this close for these? Usually, you know what I mean? Normally you don't have to be that close. That's so weird. Alright, well. We're gonna have to kill 10,000 mobs again, probably. Because they're all gonna respawn right on top of me. Yeah, I know. Here, we'll pull him back. We're gonna have to fight through him again. So I don't know. I never normally had to get that close to the cauldron before you interact with it. So that was really weird. I mean, I literally had to be standing like right next to it. Normally you don't have to be that close, so that was weird. Yeah. No, the big guy was easy to kill. I didn't have any issues killing him. Just don't want to kill like 4 or 5 at once, but. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up. We should be good. Yeah, let's see if we can get in here and get it, and then, like you said, dip out. No, there he is. Well, here, let's just pull him before his minion... Actually, his minion might come already. Nope, it's just him. He doesn't have his little buddy. Kill him again. And more XP, right? Alright, we got it. We're out of here. We're good. Alright. Ooh, almost level 60. Or 59, sorry. I wish I was 60. Alright. How much? See, that gave me 6,200 experience, which is still not... And that's a level 58 quest. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I think that might be what it was. That's why, did you see at the very end, I went around to the front. But I think they fixed that. That's one of the things that's interesting about vanilla or classic, especially vanilla, is there's like, you may have played, like me, played the game ever since it came out in 2004. But then as the game goes on, they start patching stuff and doing certain things, like make that cauldron there interactable or clickable from any direction. And then you might not remember that. Like, you might have played, like, through, like, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, you know, Battle for Azeroth, all the different expansions, Pandaland. And then one day you come back and you play Classic WoW, and you're like, why isn't this working? Why isn't it working? Because, you know, it in retail, it works. You know what I mean? And that happens a lot, where they make adjustments to the game, but then you go back in the original game, the original vanilla version of the game, and you're like, why doesn't this work, you know? But I'm pretty sure that you can click that cauldron from any direction in retail WoW, or at least in later versions of WoW. Because I know I've done it, for sure. Definitely done it. But it seems like right there, you might be right, that you have to be in the front. Alright, let's go ahead and... this back, I don't think... Can't do that while I'm in combat. Okay, whatever. Woo. But did you see that, Dezet? Where people in the hardcore, like in the chat, said... I said I was going to stay immediately at 60, and they're like, good luck getting a group. Good luck getting a group at 60. No one's going to want melee hunter, you tard. That's the kind of shit you're going to run into, you know? Yeah. You like that, Muse?
Well met.
Here it is, boys and girls. Level 59.
Breached. We are now able to
Boom.
counter
Yes.
into the environment. This should give the Scourge a taste of their own medicine.
Level 59.
Check with
One more
Alchemist
level.
Arbington on information regarding the reagents needed to use in the cauldrons. I will be handling all information reports on what we're doing overall and turning the plague against the Scourge.
Mission accomplished.
Congratulations, adventurer.
What?
You've unlocked the last cauldron for us. Alchemist Arbington will soon know what this cauldron requires.
Look at this.
As far as reagents needed.
11 stamina, 11
As for
intellect.
you, I am sure that Commander Valorfist will want to thank you personally
95
for the assistance
damage.
you've given us.
95 damage.
Without you, our struggle against the Scourge
Do we
would
want-
have been nearly insurmountable.
What do you want, guys?
Thank you, hero.
Do you want the 11 stamina or the 11 intellect? I'm thinking the 11 stamina. Oh, look at that. 9,300 experience. I'll take that all day long.
See you around.
That made the bar move a little bit when we got that 9,300 XP. Look at that. Now, I've actually got... Now, I actually, believe it or not, I have a one-handed weapon in my bank right now that has plus 20 attack power on it. If we could get another one-handed weapon that has, like, plus 20 attack power, it'd almost be worth dual wielding if it also had, like, you know, I don't know, but it's still not going to hit as hard as this weapon because the crits just aren't going to be there. But, man, so we got this, which is 12 stamina. Which, honestly, I think... I still feel like the blue one's better. But I don't know, you lose 5 stamina. This is where I end up with all this gear, because I'm like, well, if there's certain quests where it's tough and I need a lot of health, or maybe I need some nature resistance, you know.
Greetings.
It'll be a lot better when we get to 60 and we can start begging people in the Hardcore Elite Guild to give us some freaking bags, man. I mean, remember, we're running around with one 14 slot, a 12, and 2 10s. So if we can get, like, some other 14 slotters. You think the next better? You think the 12 stamina?
Light bless you.
You think the 12 stamina is better? It probably... it's close. It's definitely close, that's for sure. It could be... It is. It's pretty good. Well, I lose 1 agility, and we lose 1 agility and 5 spirit. We lose 5 spirit, and we lose 1 agility, but we gain 5 stamina. So basically, you're losing 6 points to gain 5. But, I mean, obviously it's different. Yeah, it's probably better. You kept a full stamina suit that you never use? Yeah, I have a... It's not necessarily full stamina, but I definitely keep... like this item here, like these shoulders. The flesh-eyed shoulders have 15 stamina. So it's like, man, that's a lot of stamina. That's 150 health. So if I take those off and put these other shoulders on, I lose 150 health. But I gain a lot of...
What can I do for you?
Gain a lot of attack power. Yeah, let's go ahead and stick with the... We'll stick with this with the neck piece. And... Yeah, I think we're good.
Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking for dual-wield weapons that give me a lot of agility. I mean, we're going to be pushing agility as high as we can because we're probably eventually going to be going with lightning reflexes. So we're going to want as much agility as we can get. Pudgy, dude! Thanks! Hey, thanks for the donation, man. Thanks, Pudgy. Thank you for the donation. I'll see you, Muse. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. Thanks for... Yeah, Grass on 59. Yes, we got one more level to go. One more level to go. Alright, yeah, well, hopefully I make it to 60. 60. Okay, so the quest options we have over here are the better late than never quest, which is pretty tricky because we have to fight through a lot of mobs. I don't know, man. Imagine you roll Hand of Justice from a rogue after... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I would love to get Hand of Justice and Iron Foe. If I could just get Iron Foe, I'd be very happy. There's that damn Searing Ghoul, which I don't like the Searing Ghoul. They hit super hard.
Lovely.
Let's go ahead and... watch his AoE fire damage. There it is. Boom! I also... oh, I want to stock up a lot of fire resist if we ever do get lucky enough to go to Molten Core, which probably won't, but if we ever did, it'd be nice to have a good fire resist set. But thanks again, Pudgy, for the donation. I appreciate it a lot, man. I hardly ever get donations, so it's always nice to get a donation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Iron Foe and Hand of Justice would be amazing. I do damage. I do some damage. A soul is... yeah, thanks, Pudgy. Appreciate it, man. So we have... yeah, we do. Okay. Good offhand. I don't... I probably would be the axe. The axe from Stratholme. The one with the 15 agility on it. I think it's 15 agility. From Strat. There's an axe in Stratholme that has like 15 agility. It'd be good for the agility, but as far as damage, I don't really know. I mean, basically, you're going to do more damage with dual wield if you can find weapons that give you good proc effects. And of course, if we could get, you know, like Crusader on one weapon and maybe like Mongoose on the other, you know what I mean? That would be good. I mean, hell, even getting double Crusader wouldn't be bad. The strength's obviously a lot for me. Every time you proc strength, that's a, you know, 100 strength's 100 attack power for me, so that's good. And these guys are mana burning me like crazy. Frailty. What are the stats on those abilities? I don't remember the stats on them.
Lovely.
Shadowbolt volley. Yeah.
To that end, we shall also meet again. I hope that my choice of visual demeanor does not disturb you. While I might be charged...
yeah, 13 agility. Yeah, 5 stamina.
I choose not to drown in the sorrow of the locale.
Yeah, the bone slicing is good for agility, but not for straight up
force,
DPS.
Most likely the Scourge has occurred in Andorhal.
Alright, this quest can be tough, so I gotta be careful with this next quest, but we're gonna give it a go.
Lovely.
Yeah, so it's not... I mean, as an offhand, it wouldn't be bad. Let's go with the stamina. I don't like this. The resistance is going to be for poison, stamina, 12 stamina, 14 agility. I want to go with the armor. Searing Ghoul, shit. I should have moved away. I should have moved away. We're gonna reset this one. Yeah, Iron Foe is... I've only seen... I've played WoW. Of course, I haven't killed the Emperor. I mean, maybe I've killed the Emperor a couple hundred times. I don't... I've actually only seen Iron Foe drop once. And all the times I've killed the Emperor, and like I said, it hasn't been a lot. Maybe 100 times. I've only seen it drop once. It doesn't feel like 1 to 2% because, well, I mean, I guess that's right. If I've killed him 100 times and dropped once, that would be 1%. So that'd be pretty damn accurate, wouldn't it? But it feels worse than a 1%. Another item I would like to get would be the another item that would be really, really good for me is for defensive purposes anyway. Is Uther's trinket, Uther's light, because the proc on that's actually pretty good. It's like a 200-300 health shield that procs pretty frequently, and there's no, I don't think there's really a proc per minute on that trinket. It'll proc like, I've seen it proc like almost back to back, so that's what's nice about it. Again, here, Executioner, just the name gives you an idea of the fact this guy's probably got Execute. So you don't want to mess around with this guy. And then you can see right there, if you hover over it, see how it says Execute. But again, the name clues you into that. Executioner. Probably going to have Execute. You know what I mean? That's why I do not want to be tanking a mob that says Executioner. Or I definitely don't want to let my health get low. Alright. We're gonna put on like health gear. We have most of our health gear. Food buff. Yeah, I think Crusader would be good. I like Crusader for the heal, for the 100 strength is amazing. I mean, I would almost rather... I mean, Mongoose would be good too. I mean, I probably would go like Mongoose Enchant on one and Crusader on the other.
Lovely.
Oh, I forget they keep spawning. Which kind of sucks, really. Stop dropping combat. I keep switching target on me. I don't know why. I don't know, like... Yeah, this quest is kind of a pain. Yeah, they keep spawning. Stop switching targets! I don't know why, but my character keeps switching targets. I don't know why she's doing that. Oh shit, there's a slow on this? Oh man. Oh no. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I'm out of combat. That was pretty sketchy. I didn't like that. I don't know why my character kept switching target. I kept trying to like tell my pet to attack, and my target kept switching or dropping. It was really weird. Check something really quick. Yeah, I've seen people die on hardcore to that quest before, and I don't know. I don't like that quest. If they're gonna keep spawning, the reason it sucks is because the slow. I mean, they were putting a slow on me, so I couldn't get away. So if my pet dies, I'm like, it's a pretty bad situation if my pet dies there. So we may end up skipping that quest. Let's just go ahead and skip that quest for now. I'm just gonna skip it. Fuck it. The rewards aren't that good. It's a green quest. Probably isn't going to be that good of experience anyway. Ah, man. It kind of sucks that we don't have like any kind of quests we can do that are... I don't want to say easy. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to avoid hard quests, but I don't want to do ones that are super risky either. I don't really remember Mrs. Dalston's diary. I don't know if you guys remember that quest. And then there's also Better Late Than Never.
Lovely. Lovely.
Go on, Rhue. Go on. Cat's trying to get on me. Yeah, here he comes with his big Scarlet Monastery pack. The Scarlet Monastery Medic! And he's got quite a few mobs on him. We'll let him deal with that. I don't know, that's just NPCs. There's no player there. Those are just straight up NPCs. And Scarlet Monastery's just running around killing undead.
Hey there.
Hello, adventurer. Sorry, I'm recovering from my wounds. Those Scarlet Crusaders are tougher than I had given them credit for. They almost did me in. You should be careful too. I'd hate to see them get the jump on you. I was sent as a scout to do some damage and gauge the strength of Hearthglen's defenses. Some people in the Alliance feel the little town has more than historical importance. It's not my job to question what that importance is, but regardless, I'm in no shape to continue until I rest up. If you're willing, I'd pay handsomely for some help.
Ooh,
Start
good
south here at their
counterattack.
camp near the small bulwark they've set up. If you prove strong enough, maybe I could get your help with my main goal.
Or we could go with straight up crit. 1% crit. Or we could go with counterattack. Counterattack's kind of worthless. I'm just gonna go hit rating. I want the hit rating. I'm still missing a lot. Or at least more than I want to see. Crit's not that big a deal for me, really. We're just gonna kill these guys. Kill everybody. Kill them all.
Lovely. Lovely.
Oh my god, this level's gonna take forever. I get the feeling I'm gonna be up to like 4 in the morning trying to get to like level 60 or something weird. We need more doable quests. Shit, we have a quest to turn. Oh yeah, it's that return quest. Yeah, it's a long way to travel though, just to turn that quest in. There's no quest in Winterspring. I don't remember Sister Pamela, the Ever-Looking Duke. Those are dungeons. The final piece is to kill an, I believe. I'm not sure what the final piece is actually. I'm not sure what that quest is. These are 2 low-level quests. Silithus is our best option, but it's just so bloody dangerous. Silithus is super dangerous. Ooh, High Protector Tarson. You're going down, Protector! He has Shield Slam, Holy Strike, Arcane Bolt, Devotion Aura. Shield Slam! Ooh, give me a major mana potion. Nice. He went down like a bitch. Alright. Now we gotta get the more difficult mobs.
Lovely.
You carry the taint of the Scourge. Prepare to enter the twisting nether. Disarmed. If. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Not the heel. The swashbucklers. Pluckers, bracers, yeah. Another medic. Ogre. Come with the medics. We need a mage and some hunters, I think. Damn, this guy hits hard. Oh, man. No, I don't like this group. We just need the hunter.
Lovely.
It's so hard getting to 60, man. There's like no easy quest that I can find at this level. Yeah, I'm getting hungry again. I actually ate like one, but I think one like 3 or 4 hours ago. But I'm actually getting hungry again. I'm just killing undead right now until I wait for that hunter to respawn, and then I'm gonna kill him, turn that quest in, then I'll probably I might just go to Felwood, because with the if we can keep getting the Songflower buff, you know, we can kill the mobs there a lot quicker with the Songflower buff. I don't know, man. It's 10 p.m. there. It's 4:36 p.m. here. Yeah, one was like 3.5 hours ago. 10 p.m. there? Damn! Where are you at? Yeah. I'm in Florida. It's 4:36 p.m. right now. I'm in Florida. Right next, pretty close to. Well, I'm in Clearwater, Florida, so. No, I guess so. I mean, it's Eastern time, so 4:37 Eastern Standard Time. Can't believe that didn't pull the hunter. Why wouldn't it let me do my trap? That was weird. Huh. Strange. You're from Austria? Oh, okay, gotcha. Austria! Nice. I like Austria. So that quest is done. Okay.
Well done, adventurer. I'm amazed you dealt with them so quickly. Thank you. I have yet to meet anyone that approves of the Scarlet Crusade and their methods. I believe in the light as much as anyone else in Stormwind. But they've demonstrated that they only want to kill anyone not loyal to their movement, even innocents. My real mission was to weaken the Scarlet Crusade's outlying forces, and then infiltrate Hearthland to gauge their numbers. I'm still in no shape to do it on my own, so perhaps I could ask you to aid me again, adventurer? From what in... You Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
How are you? See you later.
Honor, friend. Be careful.
A lot of scrolls. That's a lot of scrolls.
For the Alliance.
Oh, come on.
I sell only the best gear, tested and true, and the prices are set. So
All right.
if you want to haggle, then
I'll be right
go
back.
find
I'm gonna
a
give a drink.
goblin.
All right.
Be careful. I sell only the best gear, tested and true. And the prices are set. So if you want to haggle, then go find a goblin.
Have a good one.
All right.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Light bless you.
Hello.
Gotta love this crazy inventory.
Have a good one.
You know what? Is there? I think there's an agility pod in here.
Hey there. Safe travels.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history.
See you around.
These great beasts know paths that you can't find on foot. They'll get you there fast and maybe show you something new at the same time.
I have to take the dog out for a walk here in a minute, guys. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to grind to 60. I mean, I'm running around trying to do these quests, and it's just not being efficient. It's just there aren't very many good ones that are easy to do. I don't kill stuff fast that's my level or higher. Trying to do the Silithus quest we saw was actually kind of an exercise in futility. So, what I might try to do is just, I'm thinking, just grinding mobs that I can skin in Felwood to continue to get Cenarian styles, keep stocking up on, you know, to get Songflower buff. That's going to let us kill a lot faster and get XP a lot faster. And then between that, I think what I can do is I can just grind the demons, because the demons, there's so many of them, they're pretty easy to kill, and they spawn pretty quick. So, and they're tightly clustered. So I think we can just level our way to 60 killing demons, and basically just every so often killing, you know, killing some wolves and bears just so we can skin them enough to get the tainted skin, so we can turn that in from the Cenarian styles. Then we can try to make sure that we grab a Songflower, so we keep a Songflower buff on us pretty much at all times. And then let's just try to level our way to 60, just grinding it out. I just feel like that's going to be... Plus, I might have a better chance of getting gear as well, as opposed to just running all over the world. Because right now, I've got a few quests here and there, but they're just not very... They're just not easy quests to do, and they're high risk. You know, running through the Plague Wood, it's just, yeah, it's not super high risk, but it's not very efficient. Even just killing the mobs that are 5960 is just too slow. This was not very efficient. And this quest, unfortunately, the mobs keep respawning too. But I don't know. I just didn't like anything. We tried to do Silithus, and just even killing these secret communications for the encrypted Twilight Text was actually, believe it or not, kind of annoying because of the casters, and they're pretty tightly grouped. It's easy to pull multiple mobs, and if I get multiple 60s, one of them's a caster. By the time I kill them, I'm really low on health. I've got to eat. I've got to drink. Again, it's just really slow, very slow leveling. So I think the fastest way to get from now to 60 is literally just to grind demons or something. Especially if I can do it with the Songflower buff, I can kill them pretty quickly. I mean, earlier I leveled for 2 hours, and I think, of course, I did have some rest time. But earlier, when I was like right about 2 bars in, and I leveled for 2 hours, and I think I did 3 bars. Of course, I think I did more than 3 bars in 2 hours. But again, I had some rest time, so. But if I could do 2 bars every 2 hours, that's 2, 4, 6. That's 8 hours. That'd put me at 60 at around midnight tonight. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit 60 around 4 a.m. That's my guess. It's gonna be a while. Thanks for hitting the like button, guys. The melee hunter is a grind. It ain't no sipping tea, you know. This isn't like you can just stand back and throw arrows, you know. Gotta repair our gear. Inventory looks so-so, not great, but not horrible. A lot of stuff's gonna disappear.
Can I help you? Safe travels.
A lot of these scrolls and stuff will disappear as we use our buffs. Some agility pots as well. Alright, so we're at 5.1% chance to crit. Not very good. Not very good.
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance. The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They are an honor to train and can quickly take their rider a great distance.
Alright, I'm gonna probably gonna walk the dog here, guys, before we start doing this grind. And it is gonna be a straight up grind. Have to get a lot more mana drink. That should be enough. Alright, I'm gonna go walk the dog and I'll be back. And I will see you in about 5 or 10 minutes. Anyway, okay, guys. My wife's not feeling good. I'm gonna get off the stream and help her out. She's having a rough time today. I'll try to come back later, which means my getting to 60 is gonna be even later. But yeah, I gotta help my wife out. She's not feeling good. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will catch you next time, man. You ever watched a WoW stream? Well, now I gotta go, man. My wife's not feeling well, so I'll be back streaming later, probably, hopefully. But you can catch me then, man. Sorry, man. Yeah, my wife needs some help. So have a good day, John. I'll talk to you. Everybody else, hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.